Hey guys, how you doing? I know it's been a while. Um, Cyberpunk 2077 crafting. This won't be an extensive, hour-long look at all the intricacies and ins and outs of the crafting system. I don't know that anybody can do that right now with any real authority, but I can show you some of the things that I've been doing, some of the tips and tricks that I've used to make life easier in Cyberpunk. So let's get started. Let's jump right in. So this is my second playthrough. Uh, Both characters that I've built have 18 tech, and I think this is the absolute sweet spot. I am going to build every character I play with 18 tech because I think crafting is that important. And I raise tech to 18. I wouldn't say I beeline it, but it's definitely a high priority. It hits 18 before anything else. Yes, I really do miss cool, but I'm trying high body this time, and we shall see. Anyway, so crafting. Okay, so the perks you absolutely positively must have. This is really nice. I wouldn't say it's an absolute must-have, but it's really nice. I don't like Scrapper. I don't want Scrapper because junk sells really well, and I don't think you need the parts. I don't use a lot of grenades, so I don't need this, and I don't use a lot of consumables, so I don't need this. True Craftsman, you absolutely positively need this. This is a must-have. Okay, so this allows you to make. So this is blues, and then you need Grease Monkey Epic. This is purples, and then you need Edge Runner Artisan. So this is legendary oranges. Okay, so bang, bang, bang. You absolutely must take these must-haves. This is a really good one. And I'm not sure if it's a must-have, but boy, it's damn useful. Let me see here. And again, not a must-have, but really, really useful. Strongly consider these perks. Workshop, I would put it in the same category as these. Field Technician, once again, not a must-have. This is a must-have. Absolutely, positively critical. You get your mods back from dismantling stuff, and you're going to be dismantling a lot of stuff, so you really need this. This is fine, but not a must-have. And this is an absolute must-have. Grants a 20% chance to craft an item for free. So you need this, and efficient upgrades. You need this. No, this is a must-have. Let me change this to a must-have, and I'll explain why in a second. This is nice, and I'm going to get this once I have some extra perks lying about. And I don't think the capstone is really all that great. I wouldn't put points into that. And, I'm already killing things 10 times over. I don't think I need another 5%, so screw that. Okay, so let's talk about crafting and some of the things that I think are important. So what you need to be doing is you need to be making things that you can sell well or that you can upgrade well. You also need to be breaking down everything in your backpack, and I mean everything. If you don't put it on, break it down, okay? Later in your career, you can back off on this, but early on, you want to break down every single thing you pick up. Don't sell anything, okay? Break down everything, because you will get skill ups, okay, through crafting new gear, and that XP is worth as much as the money you would get from selling that gear. So break everything down. It will save you on carry capacity, okay? So you won't need to put perks into increased carry capacity because you're breaking everything down. And you won't have to carry all that stuff back to the vendors to sell, okay? Break this shit down. And what you need to be breaking down also, you need to come into here to your grenades, okay, and break down the extra grenades that you have. You know, you don't need 200 frag grenades. Now it's bugged, so hold down the Z key, slide this to as many as you want to break down to disassemble. Do it. It doesn't happen here, but it does happen in real life. Back over in your main, break down this stuff, okay? Break down your extra max stocks, especially the gray ones. Break down alcohol. Alcohol has no use. It's completely useless except it messes you up. So break that shit down. Because if you look to the left, watch. So I got green and I got common from that. So hell yeah. Break down extra drinks that you don't need. Okay, you don't need to carry all these drinks. The hydrated buff isn't really that great. So, you know, don't bother. It's not that great. I mean, it's fine if you're about to go into a boxing match or something, or you know there's a big melee battle coming. Of course, you know, take a drink, have that hydration effect. But the alcohol is completely useless. So I mean, at least I've never found a use for it. If somebody's found a real in-game benefit to this stuff other than breaking it down or selling it, and you can see I have plenty of money, okay, and I have not used a single exploit. And now, you know, I've been watching a lot of videos on armor mods, and I would normally spend money on oh god, what's the name of it? Yeah, there's that armor mod that's plus to crit and plus to crit damage, but several people have shown, I wouldn't say conclusively, but they have shown that there's some very strong evidence that that mod simply doesn't work. And it's compelling enough in my mind that I don't bother buying it. Okay? And that's 100,000 grand, so that's money that I saved. And when I first started playing, I bought a few legendary weapons off vendors. Now I know where to go get legendary weapons, so I'm not buying those. So anyway, yada yada yada. Break your shit down, okay? Okay, so we're good to go there. So let's talk about what to craft and what we're doing with it. So one of the earliest things you want to do, you want to get these crafting recipes to make these bounce backs and to make some early grenades. Okay, you can see this biohazard grenade is 1-1. I don't think this is the sweet spot. The sweet spot is this guy right here, the Max Stock Mark II. So you need to start hitting health clinics as early as possible and look for the Max Stock Mark II, the blue plus 60%. And so you make these and you watch. This is 3 and 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know why there has to be a status bar here, but whatever. And then go back to your inventory. I'm sorry, backpack. Go to consumables, and yeah, I already have some, but so we'll just break down those 10, right? And watch how much stuff I get. So boom, I got all of these. Okay, you will make a profit breaking down those inhalers. It's a great way to build up your resources. Okay, so you build up your resources and then you can start crafting really valuable stuff. You can also do this with, and this is the most important one, okay, Armadillo. This is one of the most important armor mods, clothing mods in the game. It's one of the few mods that works. So many of them don't. Alright, now what you want to do is you want to craft these. Now you notice it's a gray, right? Okay, so let's go check my pack real quick under mods. I think I have a few. Yeah, I've got one purple laying here. It's hanging around. But I don't think I have, yeah, no other armadillos. Okay. Now, what happens is those perks over in crafting that we took, the Ex Nilo. Okay, so efficient upgrades and Ex Nilo. Okay, these two synergize. Why they synergize, I don't fully understand it, But once you've taken efficient upgrades and ex nihilo, you now have a chance to make that gray a green. Okay, that doesn't sound that exciting, does it? Yeah, okay, so a gray turns into a green. Whoop-de-doo. Well, it does matter because the gray turns into greens and you can break it down and you get greens. Okay, so there's that. You get XP, okay, and once you hit level 20, you can start getting a critical success, and you will make a blue. It's a pretty low chance at 20. It seems to the chance that you're going to get a blue seems to increase with each level above 20 that you get. So you can watch here, and I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I normally make 30, but whatever. You get the idea. And you look here, and whoop, bippity boppity boo. I got some purples. I got some blues. Okay. I got some greens, and then I got a few grays. Okay. And then I come in here and I break down all the grays, and you can see I get lots of mats back, and I break down all the greens. Now at low level, plug the greens in, right? And then once you hit 20, start plugging in the blues, right? Now, at 30 or 31, I'm not sure which, you start to get the chance to make purples. You get purple critical successes, all right? And that chance increases the more levels you get above 30. So that's my understanding of how the crafting system works. The armadillo mod can be found for sale, or there's a crime position, the baseball bat thingy. There's the baseball bats. I've cleared most of them out. These things. So assault in progress. Okay. There's an assault in progress over here, and I think there's a second one over here. I think it's this one. It could be this one. It's a really easy assault in progress. You should be able to clear it out very early, and it has an armadillo mod in a box, so you want to get that as soon as possible. Okay, so you want the healing inhalers to craft it. I think this is the earliest doc you can get access to. I think you can get access to him in the prologue. Okay, so then how do I use crafting? Well, I find like Archangel here, found it, and then I use crafting to upgrade it, and it's an absolute beast. Katanas. I'm doing a blades playthrough, so it's really good for making my own katanas. This headband, you want to find this headband as quickly as possible. This is an excellent legendary piece of headgear. Now the next thing I use it for, you want the Max Doc Mark III? Craft 30 of these, and then break it down for purples. 6, 7, 8, 9. Why don't they just let us? Why is there got to be a status bar? Whatever. And then so you look here, and then I break these purples down, and boom. It usually shows plus. I don't get that, but whatever. Okay, so that's how I keep myself in gear. And then how do I make money? You want this little gem right here. Inner flame resistant rocker jacket. Once you have sufficient greens and grays, or uncommons and commons, you make these and sell them for $7.80. You get nice skill ups, and you make plenty of money. If you happen to have a surplus of blues, the blue rare stack, okay, this thing, make this sniper rifle. It's really good skill up, and it sells better than the rocker jacket, and it's a little easier on your common. You see it's 12 and this is 18, so kind of depending on what your stock looks like. Another thing you can do, let's go look at the backpack here. All right, where does it show it? It doesn't show it. Okay, so the game does stupid things. And one of the stupid things that it does is you use these for the vast majority of your crafting. Okay, here they are. So you can sell these. They sell very well. You can sell these. These sell very well. You need some. But what I do is I will prune this down no lower than the main crafting component of that color type. These sell very well. You can, I mean, we're talking 15, 16, 18 grand, and you'll still have plenty left over. So sell these off if you need money. All right. And, oh, okay, so one annoying thing about this game is when you not when you're here, upgrading just increases the damage. Okay, so I can come in here and I could upgrade this, and all that's going to improve is I'm going to get more, something over here is going to improve from here. All right, that's fun. But here, when you make Archangel, this counts as crafting it. All right, and when you step it up from blue to purple and from purple to blue, you're going to get a random stat over here. All right, so you're going to want to save your game, make the purple, and let's say you want crit chance, because that's what I wanted. You look for crit chance, and I don't remember if I saw any variation on how much crit chance I got. So you might even have to watch for that. And so, make it a few times and make sure you got the purple you want. Save your game again, and then start working on the legendary. And again, you'll have to grind and grind and grind until you get... Now, the nice thing is the mod slots are fixed, so you ain't got to mess with that nonsense. That's not randomized. What sucks is the mod slots are randomized for these damn things. Okay? So, this headband, if I'm not mistaken, it can come out with 0 mod slots, 1 mod slot. You want it with 3. Same thing with these glasses. These glasses are hideous, but if you want them, you're going to have to keep making it until you get the triple mod slot version. And that's about it. I don't mess with making much of these purples. I save most of my purples for upgrading. I only make purples when I have to. Pay close attention to your your recipe list as you level up. And because sometimes, like, I found I had this baseball bat, and this baseball bat is wonderful for leveling up Street Brawler. So, it's far and away the best Street Brawler XP I can get my hands on. And so this is what I use my purples for, is for upgrading these things. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is crafting. I think I covered everything. There is a sniper rifle. Well, I think the Satara, I think, is the best common, because it's 332. There's a sniper rifle that I haven't got my hands on. I don't know how I missed it, but that's a good way to make some early cash if you need it. Break shit down and then come in here and craft new stuff from those bits and pieces. Break everything down. God, break down all your extra booze, extra grenades, extra max stocks. This sniper rifle is good for making money off greens if you don't have the flame. I think you get this, though. I think this is a default recipe. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but you see it's 780. This is 735, so it's a little better. I have never used blues to make money. Oh, the char. Where's the char? Do I have the char? Yeah, here we go. Char incendiary grenade. This is one of the best ways to get blue crafting components early. Okay, make a bunch of these, break them down. You'll turn greens and grays into blues. Yay. Okay. I do believe you can upgrade Johnny's gear, and it's worth doing. But again, the mod slots are randomized, so it's frustrating. I don't know why they did that to us. And that's crafting. It's very important. I like the crafting system in this game, except the randomized mod slots, the randomized stats, the save scumming you're forced to do. But all in all, I think it's a good crafting system. It has some some glitch, some exploits, I guess you'd call them, whatever. If you're going to consider what I just told you to do, exploiting, all right, fine. I'm a exploiter, whatever. I don't think it's exploiting. I think that's how the system is supposed to work. I think that CD Projekt Red would patch it if it wasn't working the way they wanted it to work. Yeah, go to get your 18 crafting. Definitely grab these key craft. To get this, get this, get this, get this, get this. Very very important. Get that. Waste not, want not. And the rest, I highly recommend, strongly recommend you get them. You don't have to go to 20. You can go to 20. This would help. Sure. If you've got the points, I don't have the points because I want more cool. I'm going to get body to 18, and so that'll put me at 41. I'll have 9 points left, and I want to get as much cool as I can get my hands on because I like cold blood. That'll give me 14 cold blood, which probably, is that enough? That's just barely enough. Boy, I love cold and calculating. That's a good one too. Alright guys, so that's my crafting video. Those are my tips and tricks for keeping yourself crafted up and why I think crafting's important. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff, and send me a Christmas fruit cake because it's January 4th. Later guys. Thanks.